Hi, it's me again. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about design intent. And I get asked this quite a bit because, when we started doing this about 3 or 4 years ago, I wasn't so sure that the world needed another mic pre. And if we were to build one, why would we do it and what would be different about it? And this is our little 7603, which has been actually this is Rev 7 of the 7603, and we had some very specific design intents in terms of trying to make this product. Number one, I walked through lots and lots of studios, walked through lots and lots of trade shows, and I would notice that there's still some wonderful analog equipment still available for purchase. But one of the things I noticed is that analog today is considered very much to be an esoteric technology in terms of its cost, in terms of its functionality, etc. And one of the reasons that is because it's quite expensive. Some of the best sounding products on the planet still are very unaffordable, or certainly priced at a point where it's very, very difficult to build a studio around an analog signal chain. I decided to dig a little deeper, and what we found as a company was that if we started investing in things like building a lot of the passive components, input transformers, output transformers, inductors, switches, and started doing it ourselves, that we could actually obtain a wonderful level of performance at what we consider to be a reasonable cost. We're always trying to build things for under $1,000. We're trying to, make this technology much more accessible. So one of the design characteristics was that we decided to do this. We started making transformers, etc. But the character that we wanted was obtainable now. We could make our own inductors, for example, and make a really beautiful sounding equalizer section. But one of the things that I also looked at was that our industry, our market, and our products have gone to this perception that everything has to be extremely low noise. And with a digital front end, with some of the very low noise ICs that a microphone sees when you plug it into a sound card, you can do that. But there's also a misconception about noise per se. And like for an example, the other day we had what's called a V72 Siemens preamp in here. These are the amps that were used inside Abbey Road when some of the Beatles were recording stuff in the 60s. And you put it on an Audio Precision and you see that it's actually quite noisy. But you speak into it and you say 4 syllables and say, this thing is absolutely wonderful. So, noise can be something that is a characteristic of a piece of analog gear, which can be, and I don't deny it, it can be difficult to deal with during a recording process. But nevertheless, I think you have to balance that out against the characteristics and character and color that come with that piece of gear, and be able to live with that. When it came to our stuff, we really tried as hard as we could to eliminate noise and lower the noise floor. And as far as we're very proud of the fact that now we can actually provide all of the color and all of the character in some of our products. In our products, and dramatically lower the noise floor. And we do that through variable gain design of the output stage, the way that we deal with our output transformers, and I really encourage you to take a listen. Thanks very much.